And we have to be able to recognize that opportunity. We're told that today, you have a greater chance of becoming a millionaire in the United States. You have 7 times greater chance if you're not born here. I find that just absolutely amazing. People come into our country and they look all around and say, wow, I could do this. It's like a kid in the candy store. I could do this, I could do that. And many times we just are oblivious to the opportunities all around us. We just have to be willing to take advantage of those opportunities and see things in a positive perspective. After 9/11, my son, like so many young people, decided to join the Army. Goes down to Fort Benning, Georgia, goes through his basic, advanced, jump school, Ranger school, then sent to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, 82nd Airborne. In 3 weeks of arrival, he's on a plane to Afghanistan. He gets back from Afghanistan. Within 3 months, he had his orders for Iraq. He was to go on January the 16th. January 13th, he called home. It was his birthday. In my family, if you have a birthday, I always sing happy birthday. In that I can't sing at all, it usually puts a smile on the recipient's face. But I could tell Kenny was not smiling. I said, son, everything all right? He said, no, Daddy. He said the advanced group that went over to Baghdad got shot at really bad going in last weekend. I said, well, I'm sorry to hear that. We talked a little while longer, finally hangs up. About 2 hours later, his mother came downstairs. She said, have you spoken to Kenny today? Yes, I have. She said, I just hung up with him. He told me he was absolutely terrified. I said, well, he didn't say that to me, but I could see where anybody would be. Well, the next day, he calls him again. This time it was completely different. He was upbeat, talking about his plan, his package preparation. I'm thinking, what's different? I didn't say anything, I just listened. And that's why he said, Daddy, my first sergeant was wasting his time in the Army. He said, he ought to be a motivational speaker like you. I said, well, son, have you heard him give a speech? Oh, yes, he gave one this morning. I said, what'd he say? He told us he knew a lot of us were scared and worried about going over. He said, that, however, is the good news. Because when people are scared and worried, they pay a lot more attention to detail. When people start getting too comfortable, that's when they start making mistakes. In fact, everybody's scared and worried means we all coming home alive. He said, Daddy, I'd follow that man anywhere. I look at him like my second father. I thought to myself, nah, that man's not in the wrong business. He's right where he needs to be. If my son's got to go to war, I'm glad he's going with someone he respects. You see, that man took a negative, which was fear, and turned it into a positive. Henry David Thoreau said it best of all. It's not what you look at in life that matters, it's what you see.